This is a video following the gang that I just released. To bring an end to this issue and to bring an end to Jagdeo and the PPP forever, I'm calling on Mr. Granger to open a commission of inquiry into Jagdeo's 12-year presidency of corruption, mismanagement, racism, narco-trafficking, money laundering, extrajudicial killing, death squad, and the Great Rajakan. A commission of inquiry that will put the end to Jagdeo and the PPP Civic for once and for all. I also want to cover on this part of Mr. Nagamootoo execution. Indeed, the PPP Civic is going to execute Mr. Nagamootoo because they see him as the threat. They see him that take majority of their supporters and be in power. What's wrong with the PPP and Nagamootoo? They have thought that Nagamootoo would have become a second Sam Hines. Like how the PPP using Sam Hines. He getting like a madman. He never get authority. He never get power. He never saying he not nobody. So they have thought that Mr. Granger, that Nagamootoo, he was sold out. That Granger buy you over. But after the election, and they have seen that the man is truly the Prime Minister of this country, that he carry all power, and they have seen him that he is being, that under the EP and UFC government, it's not like how they had sometimes that Mr. Granger has appointed a lot of Indian people. Look, majority, senior position, a lot of Indian people is taken up in this country. Look, for instance, legal advisor to the office of the presidency, Gita Chandan. Look, the appointment of Guyana Rice Development Board, Indian. So Jagdeo and the PPP feel threat because of Mr. Nagamootoo. They thought Mr. Granger would have used him, get him like a rubber stamp, like how they had Sam Hines. It's how they had Sam Hines, like a donkey. He not get power, he get no say, nothing. So they don't realize that coming the next election 2020, Mr. Nagamootoo is going to snatch all in support of Jagdeo brainwash through racism and through money laundering. That's how Jagdeo win Indian people. Don't feel that Jagdeo win Indian people because people love you or do anything for Indian people. No, it is through racism and money laundering, corruption. You know, Indian people like corruption and things. But now the eyes are opening and them seeing reality and them seeing life. And there's where PPP feel very, 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 very threatened coming with the next election. And while the PPP will want to execute Mr. Nagamootoo, is to win back the Indian support. You see what a black man do? Maybe tell I them black man would have killed him. So they will blame the killing of Mr. Nagamootoo on the APNU. They will blame, they will cause a hatred for Indian people now get against black. Look what them black man just do, by. Then I kick out Nagamootoo, the man end up on murder. So that is smartness of, remember Jagdeo smart. Jagdeo was in heaven, don't be deceived. He was Lucifer and he tried to be champion of the heaven, and Michael the Archangel Kiki, and he come down the ground, you know, you're champion of the earth. Today you're champion of opposition. Tomorrow you go to champion of the thief. When you go in jail, you go the wrong thief, man. So that Jagdeo, he's very intelligent. The man very crafty. The man like one witchcraft. The man know the man know good, evil. So that what PPP is trying now to do. Execute Mr. Nagamootoo. To put a hatred now between Indian and black. That look what them black man do. They kill Nagamootoo. And to win back the Indian support through sympathy. You see what them black man do? I don't trust them. So then kill them. So indeed, the PPP is after Mr. Nagamootoo to execute him. Yes, I said so. They will execute him to have a hatred between Indian and black, and to win back the AFC support for the next election. Because the main man in the threat, what they feel threat about in the PPP, they feel Mr. Nagamootoo. Yes, Mr. Nagamootoo. Because they don't see, they claim that the APNU win this rounds. AP and UFC win this round, the last election by 1 seat. And they don't realize that the next election, they will turn opposition by 1 seat. Because it's only them friend and family go vote for them. Imagine me, a hopeless man like me, an ex-convict like me, already won about 2 seats for the AP and UFC, because everybody is realizing. I have a lot of friends. Me used to work custom, immigration, me went in prison, and people asked me, and people are calling me, people say, Become, how this happened, Become how, and I show people, and people turning. So they get a big jostle the next election. PPP, they go get 1 seat as opposition. But I get 30 and 40 and 20 and how much? 1 seat. So this is all I'm going to ask the AP and UF to place a lot of security on Mr. Nagamootoo. Right? So just for now, take care.